And this is a real wide range, but we got these guys behind us, so we don't want to get involved. So 8 big blind standard raise, or what did he do? Let's look, so we're sure we know. So yeah, he had a 3x raise. So let's actually write that. Alright, and my dog is, I'm gonna oh, we're in just over 15, so I'll just break it up afterwards. See, now this guy is raising 2.5x, but he's leaving this 304 behind, so that, you know, maybe I won't notice he's going all in. The question is, yeah, so we'll call, because we're getting, like, our pot odds are just, we can't not, and he gets there with the 4. That's awesome. It happens. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, easy shove. My dog had stolen something off my bookshelf and dragged her bed across the room and was feasting on it out of my sight. So, got that problem fixed. Alright, so we're in the money. We got 5, what was that, 5? Yeah, so 5 people left. Obviously, it's going to be tough to look at my stats for this session because out of 8 games I cashed in 3 of them, which for 45 mans is, I don't think, the standard. And getting 1 first and 1 second seems like it's got a lot of variance in it. As in, I don't think those are the type of results I should expect all the time when I play these. But I will say the players in this have been awful. For the most part. I mean, just I've seen a lot of really strange. The way I chipped up early in these things was just playing tight, playing solid, and players just kind of dumped their chips to me when I had a hand. So as long as you don't run terrible, I mean, you have to get some cards in these, but as long as you don't run terrible, you should be able to at least, you know, make a little bit of money. Just need to put in the volume and play disciplined. I had one play in one of these that I really didn't like, where I tried to re-steal with Queen 10 against one of those suspect min raises. And sure enough, I think the guy had queens or kings or something. And I thought that before I did it, but I still went ahead and did it, and that's about the only regret. I mean, that's the only really bad play I haven't liked that I've made today in these. And I think that was the tournament I won, so I didn't get punished for my bad play. Alright, top 3. We're in second. Hopefully these guys knock each other out. As much as we'd like to knock this guy out, we gain plenty of equity by Pant. I don't even know what the guy's name is. So he min raised. I mean, we're getting 3.5 to 1. And we can, you know, flop a monster like that at 3.5 to 1. I mean, I don't know why he's. I guess we can call, and then we'll just jam the aces. Okay, so no pair. Nice. So he learned his lesson there. So I wanted to make a note on him. Alright, so that tells me I have a note. And then we're in position. We're gonna raise most of our buttons. Now I'm min raising. We're heads up. We're not, you know. I have 31 big blinds. You know, we're not at that point where we're show fold yet. So we're just gonna play poker, and we're gonna play heads up poker, and hopefully take this thing down because we got even stacks, and I know how to play heads up at least reasonably well, and I don't know how often this guy gets himself into heads up situations. So I have no problem, we're going to play small ball. We're going to try not to overcommit, and we're just going to try to grind him down. So, just like last time, every raise is a min raise. If he wants to come over the top and get this over with, I'm all for it. Same thing. What did we bet last time? 2,200. Sounds good. Same thing this time. Okay, we got a call. Jeez, I'm sorry guys. I don't usually run this good. I can't. I'm gonna time down just a little bit. I'm gonna check and then I'm gonna jam over his bet if he did. Okay, so he didn't. So I'm gonna make this look kind of bluffy. I'm gonna bet a little bigger, and we'll see if he takes the bait or not. Hopefully he doesn't have a big hand, or I mean like a Jack 10. So I don't know if he would have called on the turn. We may have lost some value there. Where's his hand? King 2. I think. Oh no. Oh wow. Yeah, this could have been over. This could have been over. Well, that's a little bit of fancy play syndrome, obviously, on my part. And pretty impressive that, I don't, good or bad, it's very impressive that he didn't lose his stack. So 4-8 we can let go. Alright, let's reevaluate real quick here. We're the chip leader now, obviously. And notice he keeps limping his button, which is not necessarily bad, but it means that I'm getting to see all these flops for free. And now he checked that flop, which means I don't think he really has much. So I'm going to go ahead and bet, 1,000 out, or 1,200, and see if I can't take it down. So, where I would have folded there if he'd raised pre-flop, now I'm going to see flops, and he's calling a lot out of position. I'm not going to make my raises bigger. I'm just going to keep playing small and letting him play out of position, and he's gonna slowly lose if he keeps doing this. I mean, pending coolers and suck outs and me tilting my chips off for some reason, but I don't really see that happening. Same thing, min raise. Okay. Speaking of tilting my chips off, now he did that, like he snapped that back. That's the first 3-bet I've seen. I don't wanna get him back in here with ace-8. Great, and he folds there when we get ace-queen. It's just we're gonna be hurting a lot. Let's try making it 3,000. See what he does if we make it a little bigger. Okay, so he's still gonna call out of position, so that's good to know. And let's check this one back. We have the ace. There's a good chance we've got the best hand. And now let's just try to take it down. Okay, he calls. That's interesting. I'm not going to bluff at this. If he seems kind of tricky, trappy, and I don't really know what he has. So, okay, there we go. That's one of those situations where you either have the best hand or, yeah, so he had a flush draw, and he was just kind of calling down. Weak passive. And since he called our... And what did he have? What? Okay, this should be pretty easy to take down. Where was that last hand? doesn't. Okay, so he had 9-6. So I mean, he called my bigger raise with 9-6, and I mean, he's not betting the flop much. So let's just fire out at this. If he's not betting the flop, we have to do it for him. And same thing, you know, it's getting kind of tight here, where I don't know if it's a good idea to be doing this. I've taken so many pots away from him. If he's got the, let's check it back here. We got some stuff we can pick up on the turn. That puts me in a tough spot. A 9 beats us, a 10 beats us. I mean, he may have been going for a check raise on the flop. I'm going to go ahead and let him have this one. You know, I'm trying to learn as much about the guy as quickly as possible. He goes ahead and opens shoves now. Yeah. Which, you know, he hasn't been doing. He's been limping every single button. I mean, we could be way ahead of his range. Okay, we're not way ahead, but come on, let's hit. Let's get this over. Okay, so probably a bad call. Probably didn't need to do that. We had a good handle on the guy, but back to work. Okay. Now I'm not going to play hands out of position. I'm just not going to. I'm not good enough to. So we're gonna just keep trying to keep it small ball while it is small ball, and 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's call once here, see if there's a heart on the turn. If not, let's check again. This looks like a pretty good spot. Unless he has a 4 or 6 or a 3. I don't know. This might be terrible. I might have to edit this video out. This doesn't work. This feels really spewy. I feel like he's probably going to talk himself into a call here. Okay. I think that was pretty bad and pretty spewy. I wouldn't recommend doing that on a regular basis. Honestly, I don't know what he had. I'm not sure why I felt like he was weak, but I just did. I wasn't sure what he was betting. He was kind of doing it quickly. And here, he's going to have a draw. He's also going to have 2 pair a lot, but I'm not folding top pair. He'll have ace 3 once in a while. There's the king. That makes sense. So, well played. And I'm sure after my sarcastic comment, we'll lose our stack with 8s. I'm not going to let him, let's just shove here. Might think we're frustrated, which I am a little frustrated. That's a bit irritating with the situation with the ace. Because his play was obviously terrible. But it's okay. I am going to jam this back over the top. Pretty easy shove. You know. Okay, well, good game, us. That's good game. And we got another second place. So, yeah. Frustrating? Yes, very. But we did final table 3, we won 1, and got second twice. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this, found it entertaining. Let me know if you like this stuff. Talk to you later.